Oh, good morning, YouTube. Monday, August 19th, 9 o'clock in the a.m. Don't you start, Linda. Don't you start. We just got done with pre-trip. Nice little rest area. Now, it's not big as concerned as parking, but the facilities are pretty good. If there's only, I'm not sure about the other side, but there's only like a dozen or so truck spots in this row. Maybe park along the curb on the back. Shut up, Linda. Let me mute you before you get on my nerves. So yeah, right now we're 571 miles away from delivery. I mean, we could make that. We could, definitely. But again, we're not overachievers here. We're going to do what our little work schedule we decided on allows us to do. So I don't know how far we're going to get today. We'll be somewhere down 75. And who knows, I may get a hair up my ass and just say, okay, let's just go. Let's just finish it out, drop it off, and be done with it. But I'm going to real quick look on the board once more, see if I can't find something to follow this thing up for tomorrow afternoon. And then hit the road. So I was going to grab the vending machine in here, took my money. I was going to grab a Monster. The vending machine took my $3.60, said item was vended, thank you, and it never came out. So screw the rest area. I need a Monster. I want some breakfast. So I'm gonna drive until I see a truck stop and then grab breakfast. But yeah, other than that, let's look at the board and get this day started. So I just did something that I never do. Normally I probably wouldn't do it. Now I don't feel bad at all. I just don't know why I'm in the mood today to where it bothered me as much. I pulled into a Flying J about 50 miles down from where we left the rest area. All pumps are full, so I pull into pump 3 from the building. I'm behind a flatbed. I notice when I get there that the truck that in the lane 2, nobody's in it, and both fuel pumps, both spots from the fuel pump and the pull ahead fuel island are empty. You see that all the time. But I say I'm there about 4 or 5 minutes. I noticed the flatbed driver in front of me. The truck door's open, so I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I was getting ready to get out and go see if he had any problems, just to start off that way, as opposed to, being stupid while you're blocking the pump. But he walks back to me first, says, hey man, it might be a few more minutes in my company. I'm in a new truck. My truck's in the shop. They didn't switch the EFS card to this truck like I told them to, and now they're working on it right now. I was like, okay, no problem. Thanks for letting me know. So I go to pull off to our lane 4, where a guy had just got done finished fueling. So I pull up behind him. And at this point, it's like 12 minutes later, right? Because when he told me that, it was 5 minutes, and then I saw the guy to the lane 4 that was finishing up. It's about 10 minutes. By the time I got to the spot, it was like 12 minutes. Then I look over in lane 2, and I see that truck had pulled up into the fuel pump. I couldn't let it go. As I'm walking past lane 3, I noticed the guy, the flatbed driver, he's starting to get fuel, so he got his problem resolved. I go over there and I talk to this guy in lane 2. I'm like, what in the fuck do you think is more important for you than anybody else? You block a fuel island where there's 2 spots empty. And he's a bulla towel head, one of them guys. And he's like, do you know why I'm here? Or no, he said, so. I'm like, so you don't go into the store, do your shit, and then come out here, get fuel while you're blocking these 2 freaking lanes up here for 13 minutes now. And he's like, do you know why I'm here? I was like, it doesn't matter why you're here. It doesn't matter. You don't block a fucking fuel aisle. And I cussed him for a couple minutes, tried to get him to understand. I said, you're doing it fucking wrong, man. He said, do you work here? But no, I'm just another driver who respects other drivers, and I'm not going to block fuel aisle because people need to get fuel and get back on the road. Anyway, after a couple minutes of that crap, I'm sure he didn't understand. They just don't. But as I'm as I'm walking off from this guy. The guy, I don't yell at nobody. I don't like feeling that way. But it just irked the shit out of me. And I just had to let it out. And the other guy over in 3 was, 3 was, he was here and he was standing in front of the road. I mean, it was hard for you not to hear. He said, "Amen, brother." Say, "The Lord have mercy." I said, I don't get it. You see it all the time, and yes, it's like you're like, "What the fuck are you doing, idiot?" You say that to yourself. I didn't come out with a camera to put in this. I wasn't doing this clip for bonehead truckers or nothing like that. It was just me talking to this driver, yelling at this driver, so he knew how stupid it is. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he'll remember that in the future. I don't know. If it does, then great. If not, then I'll never know. Anyway, I got breakfast. I got a Monster. Now I'm going to enjoy that. I just wanted to kind of, let you know that. What's different from today? I feel like I'm in a good mood, but that just irked the shit out of me, man. Probably because I was waiting when I didn't need to because of some dumbass driver. I don't know. But it did, nonetheless. Let me eat breakfast to get back on the road. Alright, we stopped at some little marathon along Alabama 93, or no, US 231 in Alabama still. We're about 100 miles before we get to I-10. But I had to, my bubble guts is getting to me today. And I feel drained too. I feel like I want a nap. It's 2:30. Well, 1:30 still. I'm still on Central Time. I feel like I want a nap. But I've only got another 200 miles that I plan to go. I want a nap. We'll see which argument wins. I don't know why. I slept really good last night. And I slept for like 9 hours. Hell, I haven't even been setting my alarm in the mornings there lately. I just wake up when I wake up. And gets going when I get to going. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. You'll find out shortly. The nap argument won. Worst case scenario, if I take a nap and it's longer than I think it will be, I'll just finish out the 5.5 hours tomorrow and get it delivered. The way I think it's going to happen, I'll probably take a couple hour nap, wake up, drive a few more hours, and finish it out in the morning. But either way, I'm in a rest area now, about 30 miles from where I stopped last. I'm taking a nap.